Briscoe's not going to stay behind the 22. He wants to be up front, and now he goes to the nose of the 48 of Alex Bowman, hoping for a push.
What a move. Oh, he can't get that push. Oh,
into the wall he goes. And they'll collect more cars behind. The 14 stays on the ground.
Brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
You can see it happening as he was coming around. Bubba Wallace with contact right there. Watching those guys go around turn 3 and 4. The 14's driving up the racetrack. He is sideways. He's loose way to take the lead. But look at him up the racetrack. He's loose, and he starts coming back down the track. Right in the left rear quarter panel. Goes the 48. The 48 wants to push him, but he needs to push him in the right side. But the 14's driving up the track loose, and that offsets him the wrong way.
And that 14 car was working its way to upside down.
Yep.
Let's take another look at this right here. Watch when this thing gets backwards. It turns around and it climbs a long ways off the ground before it comes back down. My goodness. That thing that's scary because, listen, tipping over is bad enough, but then flipping into the grass and into traffic.
More than half.
Oh, there it is, Chastain. Push comes to shove, and Gregson's in the wall. Larson's around, and Larson up the racetrack in traffic, and he collects Preece.
Hard hit.
Good grief.
Saw that. He got to pushing him hard. Chastain was pushing Noah very hard, but wasn't patient. Was ready to go right off the bat. Turns him around right into the fence, right in front of everybody. Well, you see a big push out of the 5 into the 1. That got Noah sideways, got him up the track a little bit. Chastain saw the window, wasn't much of a door, and he tried to take it. Wrecked him.
Oh, Larson slid up the racetrack, and Preece coming at full speed.
That's a bummer for Noah. Have that opportunity there. Didn't even get a chance to really make much of it.
Well, just had a little too much movement when he got pushed, and it unfortunately got him to the outside and opened that door. That is a huge hit.
Let's ride with Noah Gragson. All right, this is Ryan Preece.
Oh, he actually throttled up. Tried to get there.
Tried to get through
Get where he was going.
Chris Wright, the 02 truck being hung to the outside of 3 wide. Connor Jones, the 66, right next to him. Josh Williams is going to go around and just clip the barrels at the end of pit road.
7th caution of the day for the 22 of Josh Williams.
Been an eventful day for Josh. Got that thing fired up, though, and we'll drop the very bottom.
Is that Tanner Gray going to make it 4 wide for a second? And Tanner Gray had Tanner Gray not have been there, I think Josh would have maintained control, but just clipped that barrel. Wow, that was close.
A little plastic flying, but not much. Could have been a whole lot worse. This caution helps out Daniel Dye, 29th in the running order. The rookie from Florida gets the free pass back on the lead lap.
It was going to be a mess of sand or water, whatever's in those barrels. And I'm sure Josh was looking out the windshield saying, oh, please let me just miss these barrels.
Here comes Kyle Busch with a push from Boyer on the inside.
And everybody.
Good.
Oh,
no. Are you kidding me? This is big.
wow.
But it.
Boy, it just reminds me of the Clash. Same type of carnage that we saw where these cars were going everywhere. A lot of damage as they all got to turn 3.
Well, that ruined everything. Side lane, DiBenedetto and Paul Menard.
Yeah, Paul Menard giving a pretty nice push down the back straightaway to DiBenedetto. Gets to his right rear. Oh, yeah, that just starts to turn him a little bit.
Got him in the right rear.
And then he collects Menard.
Yeah.
Logano just misses it, but the whole outside lane and half the inside pile up.
And this is exactly what we were just talking about. At this stage in the race, you can start to taste victory in the Daytona 500. You want to see that checkered flag, and you'll do anything to get it, and you know you've got to be more aggressive with those bump drafts.
It looks exactly like the Clash. I mean, all those cars, third turn,
all those cars wadded up, sliding up the track with sparks flying. It looked so much like the Clash.
That is the 17th of February, looking way too much like the 4th of July.
Amen.
Fireworks everywhere.
Yeah, and it really and truly, it was Paul Menard. He gave to Benedetto a little shove, but it was on the outside, on the right side, and that just turned the Benedetto into the outside wall, and then it was on from there.
And a different situation than we saw in the clash between Menard and with Jimmy Johnson, but it was a similar thing when we heard the spotter on the 21 Menard say, well, he zigged and we zagged.
If you're racing here, you should just go by Junior, and there's trouble again. 3 on the stage.
My goodness.
And a major hit for Dexter Stacy. Blaine Perkins with huge damage.
He hit the end of the wall, Joey.
Great where it kicks out like that. Oh, my.
Debris everywhere. And see where everything started here, coming off of turn 2.
So we're going to see a spin from the middle, the 66. He's going to come down and hit the inside wall very, very hard.
And this is where the wall kicks out right there. And that shot doesn't do justice. And look at this car. Barrel rolling down the backstretch.
And that wasn't the half of it. By the way, Dexter Stacy has also climbed from his race car.
So this is Blaine Perkins. You see he's going to get hit. The car's going to catch the air, land right here on the roof, and here comes the barrel roll.
Right when you get sideways like that, it starts to bite, and then off it goes. And at this point, you hope when it's up in the air that it doesn't land on the roof.
Look at the parts and pieces just coming off that race car as it barrel rolls down the back straightaway.
It's at 6-7 times I think I saw that car go around.
Of that race car, whether it's loose or tight, depending on which side of the bumper Denny gets to. Told Denny to calm down just a little bit back there. Denny said he was just trying to learn for later.
Oh, no! Big crash on the back straightaway takes out William Byron, Kyle Busch, and Harrison Burton. Oh, crap.
Somebody was upside down. Who it was.
Lap 63. Caution number 3. Brad Keselowski behind.
He's flanked off that right-hand side.
Come off the corner, the car got light exactly like I was talking about. Man, it went over too. I was right. Dang it. A lot of good cars.
Denny Hamlin with a spin there.
You know, pushing obviously on a rookie. Tony, you talked about it. Again, come off of that corner, got light, and that thing was long for the ride, but very aggressive pushing.
That is not at all what you're looking for. That kid is sitting there going, what happened? He said, lucky it didn't bite right there.
Yep.
And here's Harrison Burton on the radio.
Okay, you can't push to the right, Brad. I mean, Dale. I know. Is it going anywhere? Just spin the tires. That's lit. Yeah, it's important.
Chase Elliott, I think, fortunate to get away with that.
How about Alex Bowman in the 88? He gets a shove. He's going to go sideways, right in front of the pack. The 48 caught up, and the 9 is caught up. The caution has come out. He got a big shove right into the front of the pack. The 42 of Kyle Larson, he is there. The 11 is caught up.
Here you go right here. 22 being pushed. Goes to the inside. Alex trying to block. They make contact. Around Alex goes. That's what we're talking about with blocking. You know, blocking is one of the things you have to do. You also have to know when you can't do it. But if you don't block, you're not going to win this race. It's just a difficult decision to make.
Yeah, you have to be aggressive and block, but you also have to realize, I guess, when the run is so massive behind you, you're just not going to win.
How much damage Chase Elliott get right here? Car goes around. Not sure he ever hit anything. They're coming to the line with 2 to go.
Yeah, the stage won't restart. But pit road.
Oh yeah, the 9 did get hit.
Pit road closed when caution came
around this time. And there goes Daniel Hemrick off the bumper of Sheldon Creed. And this is the big one here at Talladega.
Oh my.
Got one upside down. Is that Daniel Hemrick on his roof?
Upside down.
most of the field is caught up in this wreck. Only a handful of cars are driving by us right now. Takes the camera out.
Yeah, here's a view of some of these hits into the wall. That's how Hemrick gets over. The 91 takes a pretty good hit there.
Riley Herbst looked like in the 98 riding right underneath of Hemrick as he went up on the wall. Chandler Smith got heavy damage.
You see a lot of these guys on the bottom, some damage, maybe not that bad, right? They're all kind of out of control spinning, but all the big hits really happen on the outside of the wall.
Austin Hill, one of the most dominant cars of the race, he gets caught up in this as well.
He and Moffitt both with just a little bit of a spin here, but I'm like Joey, I think they're a part of that group that had minimal damage as they slid down to the inside. Not a lot of contact for those two drivers. There goes Balicki. I'll say this, incredible work by all of our camera folks. Had an incredibly long day today here for Cup Series qualifying, did the ARCA race, and now this extended afternoon for the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
Hey, this is the worst part about
straight away. Hard in the wall goes Hamlin. Chase Elliott.
Hard impact for Denny Hamlin.
That was a savage crash right at the start-finish line.
The inside of Chase gets loose. You see him lift out of the gas. The flames crowded Chase, got into him. They saw some retaliation there.
Or did Keselowski get into the left rear corner of Elliott there?
I
As
saw
everybody tried
Elliott.
to
You
check
see
up.
Elliott lose his nose and lift out of the gas. Flames come out of the pipes. Chase it up, squeeze Chase into the wall, and I think the rest is self-explanatory.
Well,
you never know. No, as hard as he hit, you know, you start bending them toe links and things like that, could throw these cars around.
There goes the 18. The 42 collects the 17 as well. The 62 upside down.
That's going to continue to take place out there at the beach from right back. You gave the top five. Carroll, Blaney, Eric Gilmore. Looks at Daniel Hemrick, who is fourth, then Austin Dillon. The rest of the top 10, 6, Ty Dillon, 7, Brian Newman, 8, Chase Elliott just will not go away. He's 9th. Corey Lee. It is amazing, and if we continue to sit under the money line caution here, we're in ninth time. Well, that's all of Hurdlers giving Kyle a shove that turns Kyle into the wall. That collects everybody else. Nowhere to go. That was racing here at Talladega. When something goes wrong in the front of the people, nobody behind that has anywhere to go.
Remember, Chase Briscoe was actually racing with the left middle finger that he broke when he was doing some dirt late model racing, and we got a wreck on the track, guys.
Caution number 8, giving praise to Chase Purdy. He's involved. 19 of Christian Eckes.
I think Zane was involved as well in the 38 truck.
Oh, Zane got in the corner a little bit better. Did Purdy have a problem on entry there? He let off pretty early.
I'm not sure. I think too early. Zane didn't think he was going to let off that early. And then you see Christian came in with nowhere to go. And he runs into Zane.
Look at Caden Cunningham. Wow, Caden barely got to the bottom.
DiBenedetto did a really nice job as well.
It's weird looking. He let off about the same. It looked like you saw the fire come out of the pipe, and they both let off about the same point of the track. But Zane didn't expect the Ford truck to slow that much, and he just got ate up on the right side by Eckes. I'd be surprised if it didn't mess up that suspension on that 38 truck.
Caution is out halfway through our second stage. First time the yellow flag has been displayed today for an incident on track. The only other caution came out at the end of stage 1. You see the AMR safety team rolling up. The white car pulling away with the window net down is Parker Chase. Anthony Alfredo has damage, and he's not the only one. Parker Retzlaff as well.
Let's see what happens. It happens, I think, towards the middle of the pack here on the top side, I believe. Oh, or in the middle. Oh, wow.
24 gets hooked into the 31, who comes up and gets into Anthony Alfredo.
Alfredo just an innocent bystander. That's just part of being in the...
Watching this 31 go around reminded me a little bit of last year's season opener at Daytona on the last lap when that 31 did something similar to that with Myatt Snyder driving. He did go over. I'm glad they were able to keep all 4 tires on the ground there. At least he settled there. And look at Ryan Sieg.
He barely got through that was outside line organized to push and help each other.
Oh, and around goes the 22. A hard hit by Joey Logano.
We're in it, guys.
The 41. Logano was running in the 2nd position up there on that outside line.
Left rear tire blew out on the 22 car.
Pushing the 38 around. Oh, no. One got in the back of the 24.
Yeah.
It wasn't a flat tire at all. It was the 24 spinning, catching the left rear of the 22. You guys talked about it yesterday, the point of these Chevrolet noses. It looks like a pretty straight push from the 1 square into the back of the 24, but look, instantly, it comes from like 3 cars back.
Yeah, they all bounced off each other. Nothing Kurt could do about that. He was getting pushed from behind. Byron had no idea that was coming. Boom, boom. 3 or 4 of them all together.
Right in the lookout. Wow. 22 almost went over.
Yeah, that's a moment that all the safety of the roof flaps and the hood flaps definitely saved that 22 car from going over. Years ago, I'm confident to say that car may have went airborne for sure.
Huge push by the 18 of Kyle Busch on to Denny Hamlin. That's what hurt the 9 of Chase Elliott.
Here they come.
Oh!
And behind him, hard into the wall.
Logano, there's Logano.
The caution, Logano is wrecked. Did the caution come out before he got the white flag?
Incredible job by Joey Logano not to drive up the racetrack and get in the wall to get that car corrected. That may sound like a little thing, but if he's in the wall, his day is over.
Daniel Suarez.
Win. Well, really, it starts with Brad Keselowski. He has to go 3 wide, 4 wide, and they just run out of real estate. Contact with the 41 up the track, catches Hemrick. Logano down there on the bottom of the racetrack as he went out of view, got caught and went through the grass. This will be a great look at the 22 right here at the top of your screen, that bright yellow car. Where he's going to come in the screen and gets pushed down to the grass.
Now, how much?
Top stacking up. Sam Mayer crash. Sam Mayer around. Derek Kraus involved. The 8 of Josh Berry. The 7 for Justin Allgaier.
Got 3 of the Junior Motorsports cars right there.
Oh, he has to
Stacks
lift
up for the block in front of him, and that's just kind of put Josh Berry into him.
Interesting, that was Truex sliding up. If you rewind last Saturday night, they got together at Martinsville.
Yeah. Looked like racing to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of
I would agree
what
Joe.
it was. I mean, Truex was trying to get up in front of him there. And Sam did what he had to do, right? Sam had to check up for that.
Yeah.
And by the time the chain reaction gets back to the 3rd car,
will he be able to get to the apron? He does. Can he stay out of the line as the racing continues? Austin Dillon up front. They shifted him out.
It's going to be a big one.
And now around goes the 3 in front of the pack. They're all collected. The 11 with damage, the 22 as well.
Stay right here.
Smoke rolling out of the cars that even cleared this incident. They shuffled out. The 11 of Denny Hamlin, and then while trying to regroup.
Dewey goes back to the bottom, or does he block the 14? The 14 makes a move, the 3 blocks. You said it time and time again, blocking causes accidents. This is an accident at the front of the field.
But he moves to go inside, and that upset the 3 a little bit. Got the 3 a little bit loose. But the 3 headed on down the track to try to block anyways, to try to get down there and protect that line, protect that lead.
Let's go back and look at that outside line, top of 3. He's got some help with him.
Oh, into the wall they go. The 11 now also caught up in it.
The whole
Haley. The 3 of Austin Dillon squeezes through. He is in front.
And look at virtually the only car to clear it.
I mean, there were, I'll tell you how it started, but it's like 4 or 5 things happening all at once. When we pick it up, you've got 2 or 3 cars sideways from multiple types of contact. The 17 of Buescher trying to go into the middle there on the 31, on the 16. No, the 99 just loses it. Denny wrecks.
Well, the 31 just lost it too by himself in that top lane.
I wonder if it was rain.
Well, yeah, I mean, both leaders are in clean air, and they both catch their car. That tells me that there's something down there that's reducing grip.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, guys, there were a lot of drivers saying, hey, it's raining. Why are we racing right now? And that could have been the result of what happened there.
Watch this 31, right? Watch him. He's a clear indicator. Inside lane, very top. All right, as they roll through here, see right there? He's sideways.
Yeah.
The 11 sideways.
The track is wet. Parker.
And Jeff, exactly. His spotter was telling him it's raining, and then after that all went down, Justin Haley came on the radio and said it was raining. So, of course, there was no grip.
Didn't take long, and around goes the one, and that into the wall hard. That's going to collect multiple cars behind him. Timmy Hill in the 66. Cole Custer in the 00. Numerous cars. There's Cole Custer. Michael Annette in the 1.
You're going to see right here that red, white, and blue number 1, second in line on the top. Gets basically the same situation we've seen. He catches the 2 of Tyler Reddick. It stops his momentum. Christopher Bell's behind him. He doesn't know, can't do anything about it. Just hits the 1 so hard it spins the 1 out at the front of the field.
Yeah, when the 11 drove underneath the 2, watch right here. Watch the 11 make this move right now. That's slowing the 2 down. The 20 is pushing the 1 right into the back of Reddick, and that's what caused this wreck. Just that slowdown by that side draft. And Christopher Bell can't see that. He cannot see, 2 cars.
20 to the inside, and there's still 3, 4, 5 wide mid-pack. Oh, we got cars in the fence on the back straightaway. Kurt Busch hard in the wall. They were 3 or 4 wide out there. Looks like Stenhouse is being held. Oh, Kurt's wrecking the car. Kurt's in the fence. 34's in the fence. Looks like he blew a tire and just lost control of the car. Got into 34 and turned him around. So here's contact with the wall. And that will cut the tire down right here. Or, yeah, either that or he just gets turned by the 17. I believe he had a flat tire as well.